Well, I was so thankful to have discovered the Upledger Clinic. My daughter was really in a bad spot, and she was having a lot of temper tantrums and couldn't sleep through the night, and she had lots of academic problems. And the biggest thing going on for her was sensory problems, where she covered her ears every 2 seconds, and everything was too bright for her. Everything seemed to be too much. The wind was too much for her. Everything bothered her, and we were living life kind of walking on eggshells, not knowing when she would blow. And I was Googling what we could do for temper tantrums and came across the term CranioSacral and how getting her energy to flow correctly and getting all the meridians in balance could really help with this. And of course, as soon as I started Googling CranioSacral, Upledger came up as tops in this field. And so I made a couple phone calls, and we got ourselves in here. And after the very first session with Upledger and with Rebecca Flowers, immediately we saw a big change in Abby's sensory issues. Just after the first time we came here, we came for 5 days and for 4 hours each day. So after that first week, she no longer covered her ears pretty much at all. We didn't see so much light sensitivity anymore. And I think because of this, she was able to keep her mood in a better balance. When she wasn't threatened by every little thing like she was before, she was able to keep her emotions in check, so we didn't see so many tantrums. And we immediately, after the first session, saw a big difference in her sleep. I'm not going to say she was perfectly sleeping through the night, but maybe we were getting up 4 times a night instead of 8 times a night, which for parents out there, that's a big deal. She didn't have so many digestive problems, so we knew we were onto something. And we've now been coming to the Upledger Clinic for over 2 years. We come just about every 3 to 4 months. And just recently we had something absolutely amazing happen for us. My daughter's now 7, and when this happened, she was probably 6, so she should have been able to write her name and write the alphabet, but she could not even so much as write a line. And so we had been talking to Rebecca about this, and they had been working to see what they could do to unblock those pathways. And we left after having a 3-day session, and my daughter went home and picked up a pencil, which that in and of itself was amazing, because she wanted nothing to do with any sort of pencils or crayons or anything. That was a big, big source of tantrums still in our life. And she picked up the pencil and started doing these elaborate stick figure drawings, just with lots of details, and we were just blown away. And for 3 days, we had to tape big sheets of paper up on our sliding glass doors, and she filled the papers with amazing drawings. And shortly after that, she started being able to write. And even her school said, "What have you done? How is she writing?" And I told them what we did. I don't think they necessarily understood it, but they were happy nonetheless, because a big source of irritation and stress for them was gone. She went to almost grade appropriate in writing, and there's absolutely nothing else I could attribute it to than having come here for that session. And of course, it wasn't just the one session, it was definitely the year or so of work we did leading up to that, but it was utterly amazing and has changed our lives. And today, 2 years later, her sensory issues are all but gone, and she's almost on track academically, and I think it would be hard to distinguish her from neurotypical children, which is what we've always been striving for. So I can't say enough good things about the Upledger Clinic. It's changed our lives.